started playing the game early 2016-ish, and then I made the first LAN. Like, I tried to qualify for at PAX 2016. Like, it was like the first team I tried to like qualify to anything with, and we just made it straight away, which is pretty cool.
I may have started playing Rocket League around 2016, and my first competitive LAN would have been ESO, and I was a player for Corvidae in that.
So I first started playing Rocket League on Xbox console. I got into it because I like to play football and I played a lot of FIFA. I found out my mate was playing it and he said, you should come join us. So I was like, yeah, why not? So we just played that for a bit. The first competitive LAN I ever got into was probably at PAX 2017, which was the first World Qualifiers I'd been to. And yeah, we qualified for Worlds then. The highlight of my career so far is probably coming 4th at Worlds in RLCS Season 6 with my teammates Torsos and Drippe.
The biggest moment of my career is probably coming 4th at Worlds in Season 6. I don't think anything else has come like close to that.
The highlight moment of my career would probably be making Worlds last season, or maybe beating TSM to make Day 2 in DreamHack Valencia.
It feels pretty good going to every finals, like RLCS LAN each season, but I don't know, it's all kind of in the past. It's just like looking forward to the next one. Like, I have to make it, because I like can't imagine sitting out like alone.
That is like the perfect hit. Like, no, you should go yourself.
Madrid.
He's on it.
I'm bottom, I'll be mid.
Yeah, we rocked up to practice pretty early this morning, about 9 AM. We got a couple of scrims against Chiefs in Ground Zero for about 2 hours. They went pretty well. We're going against Havoc in about 5 minutes. We're pretty confident. I think we're going to smash them. It should be a good game.
We are here at the Grand Finals, the biggest day of Rocket League for OCE of the year. The 6th time that OCE have the chance to go to Worlds.
So let's speak Renegades versus Canberra Havoc. Now, Renegades probably coming in as everyone's favourites.
There's some fan favourites certainly in Australia, but Renegades are the Australian team, the only team to have won a single series at Worlds. They came 4th, but they want to go back to Worlds and come first.
This shots as well, so maybe feeling the nerves, but yeah, I mean, it's only the first game. He's got time to get back into it.
He's always good. He's got he gets the goal. The first one has been a goal just based off Siki not getting the touch he wanted. That one's in centre, but Walcott again coming out clutch.
And just the Havoc are always there, constantly fighting, but they're not there in time for this one. Siki gets it done in overtime, almost 3 minutes deep.
Careful. Okay. Nice.
Why not?
One left.
No, he missed.
I'm on the hit.
Can't.
Renegades, they do tie it up, but more importantly, they do it convincingly. They might find national championships in World.
Them up so well, their dreams crushed.
Score their goals, have had to take risks. They've had to really throw everything at Siki. It's been a much better game from Renegades in Game 2 and Game 3. In this boost away, they know they can keep the pressure going. Again up high, it's awkward, it's a goal! Getting the ground pinch to really throw off Renegades.
Yeah, we saw kickoff goals so important in their match against Ground Zero.
For somebody like Canberra Havoc, they want to finish this soon, because if they go and reverse sweep with these overtimes, it is tough, and they have toughed it out in this one.
And it's my boy Walcott putting that in.
Here, with it double committing for the ball.
A double commit, but it's good enough as Kamii gets the first one for Renegades.
Yeah, Spider.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Across.
Yeah.
Open.
Nice! Good shit. My god.
That was so lucky by that.
Absolutely read that play. You saw him pre-jump before the shot had even started and was just up to it before, but then gets straight away beat by Kamii, the man who's been playing so well for the Renegades.
Renegades very likely about to be your first team to qualify for
A magic series for Canberra Havoc.
Good
The
shit.
Renegades
I'm mad.
are going to clinch this out.
Nice.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Renegades are going to Madrid.
Cheers everyone, let's go Frantic.
You're a sweaty bastard. Yeah, no. Hey, well done.
Locked up?
Being picked up by Renegades was obviously an amazing thing because they're a top tier team and always have been, especially with Kamii and Torse on the team and making 4th last Worlds.
It's pretty significant to be playing under Renegades for me because like they'd always had the CS team that like been representing Australia, and it was always like, oh, like imagine if we ever played for Renegades.
It was quite astounding to us to be able to play pretty much beside the CSGO team, which we're big fans of, and now we're here.
Chiefs are over. 2 seasons in a row in the lower bracket in Game 7, and Canberra Havoc, they go from 0 wins in league play to popping off and taking themselves to Madrid.
Yep. Yeah, I hope we're not intruding.
Only one match remains until we decide the undisputed #1 seed coming out from Oceania. All right, well, let's kick off this bracket reset grand final in game #1 here. Renegades already strong on the kickoff.
And these 2 teams, they've qualified for Worlds.
One more.
They put on so much pressure, they never let off. Then you run out of boost eventually and open up the net eventually, and Siki will get #2.
Almost non-existent yesterday and today, so the top scorer of the league needs to turn up, and here's the second one.
They just suck. We just trolled game 1, that's fine.
4-0 for Renegades, 5-0 for Renegades. Renegades, they do tie it up, but more importantly, they do it convincingly. They don't let it go to overtime. Look how calm Kamii is. Just playing up to his name, even though it's It's been quite close, and it could have gone either way at certain aspects. 3-1.
And that one's going to lock it in for the Renegades, so they'll go 2 games up against Canberra Havoc's 1. Let's stick to the series and just forget you ever said that.
Forget I exist. That's a good one. Siki does bring it back. We're talking about the wrong thing because Renegades, they have managed to get some early goals and hold on to it. We've seen this from him a few times in the past. On offense, he's still good though.
Renegades are going to pick this one up, make it 3-1.
Yesterday was the key factor why they took down the Chiefs, and here is showing it in the final, knocking it for the assist.
Oh my god, that's high.
I've got to do it better.
Are you scoring?
No.
Med.
One over to make that 9 goals. Break that record.
There it is. There's #9.
Going for the last shot. They can't get the 10th one, but Renegades are your champions.
They are the champions, the 5-time champions of OCE, 6 times going to Worlds for Torsos, the 1st-time champion for Siki, and the 2nd for Kamii. What a championship winning team. What a dominant team. They put their stamp on OCE this weekend.
We just beat Canberra Havoc in a 4-1 series. It was pretty dominating from us, not going to lie, except for the first match. We were using it to warm up, and they just came off a warm series versus Chiefs. Didn't really feel like the finals, to be honest. This LAN was more of a reverse bracket type thing, where our hardest match was our very first game on the weekend, and ever since then it's just been easier and easier. As OCE champions, we obviously just made LAN, and we go into OCS's first seed for OCE. Beforehand though, we'll be getting a pretty thick boot camp in Germany, which we'll use obviously to the best of our ability to perform at Worlds. I think we have a pretty decent chance to make an impact versus the other teams at Worlds. I want to give 2 shout outs. One to LPL, they hosted a great LAN and it was definitely a very good experience for us. And another shout out to Renegades. They're a great organisation and I'm very proud to be representing them at Worlds.